Hi guys, once again, Jason and Dale here from Rig 51. And you might remember last week or a couple of weeks ago we did a couple cocktails with Freya Birch Spirit, and we talked about that they do offer a gin which we didn't have at the time. Luckily enough now we've managed to get hold of a bottle, so we're going to take you through a really quick, nice, spritzy cocktail to suit it.
Exactly. So here we got the bottle. Obviously with Freya, there's a lot of green notes in there, as well as some woody and kind of nutty notes.
Yeah.
So one thing that Freya Gin have done is they've added some extra botanicals in there, such as chive and almond, and it really bolsters it, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it
keeps it wild.
Really, yeah, keeps it wild and gives it a really nice flavour. So we're going to kind of take you over a cocktail that even more, kind of amplifies those flavours.
Yeah. Again, like Jay said, chive and almond, I don't think I've ever tried a gin with those in. And it means that you can just sip this gin either neat or over ice.
Over ice,
really
oh
delicious.
my god, it's so good, yeah.
So for this cocktail, we've called it a wild fizz, aptly. So you're going to take yourself a glass, a highball glass to build this in. And first we're going to stir the drink around in a stirring glass. So, two things you're going to want to do with this is, do you want to cut a strip of cucumber?
Yeah, sure, I'll do that now.
You're going to need a chunk of cucumber and you're going to need a ribbon of cucumber. So shave the ribbon off with just a peel.
See why you asked me first. So basically the longer the cucumber, the better. So we've got quite a short one. So when you get your ribbon, you want it to be nice and thick, but light green on each side.
Yeah, so you can see we've just peeled it straight off lengthways from the cucumber. Now, secondly, you're going to take a nice big chunk of cucumber, a bit smaller than a lime, maybe the size of half a lime, and you're going to drop that straight into the glass. You're going to follow that with a single shot of lime juice. We've just pressed this 5 minutes ago, so it's fresh lime juice. Chuck that straight over. You're then going to add 10 ml of sugar syrup, which I think Jason has, straight in. So just 10 ml, or the bottom third of your, or nearly halfway up of your shot glass or your small jigger.
We've got some coriander from our garden that's now kind of, sprouted. So I'm going to add just a couple leaves of coriander in there.
It's another typical botanical that people use in almost every gin. So it's going to really help aid those flavours.
And we'll save the other sprigs for the garnish.
Yeah. So in here we've got 10 ml sugar, we've got 25 ml lime, you've got a chunk of cucumber, a couple leaves of coriander. The last thing to add into the mix is a double shot of this amazing new Freya Gin. Beautiful. Beautiful. So you can see already the colour of the drink is green. There's lots of green in there. It's really pushing these fresh flavours. I'm just going to take a muddler, bread pin will do, whatever you've got, a spoon with a flat end on it, and I'm just going to crush up that cucumber to get all of the juices out.
Whilst Dale muddles that, what we're going to do with the ribbon is we're going to roll it up, make sure you wash your hands before this, and we're going to roll it up like this into a spiral. And you want a kind of a cold glass. This will stick much easier to the glass, and it'd be good if the cucumbers, freshly cut, so it's slightly moist. And we're going to put it on the inside of the glass like that, and we'll ease it rolling like this, and kind of guide it, and then we can roll the glass, and it will go down as a ribbon.
Let the glass do the work.
Exactly. I'm going to add ice to that now, so the ribbon doesn't fall in a minute.
Perfect. So I've muddled all of our base ingredients together. As soon as Jace comes back with that glass, we're going to fine strain it so that you don't get any of those bits of cucumber and coriander actually in your drink.
Smell it from here though, it's really, really fragrant.
It smells amazing. So just take your fine strainer.
It's going to be quite thick, there's a lot of pulp in there, so you're going to have to tap it a few times to get it all out.
Ooh.
Oh, looks good though.
And then you're just going to finish that, get the rest of it out. You're just going to, you see we've got a little bit of space at the top. We're going to finish it off with soda water, which I think I have right here. And that gives it just a little touch of fizz right there.
I've got the fresh coriander here, and just like in our other masterclasses, we've told you to kind of tap it slightly to let some of the oils out and the fragrance. So we're going to quickly, lightly tap that around without breaking the sprigs around the glass, and then we're going to pop that in like that. Oh, it looks amazing.
Just stand it up and finish it off with our very own Freya Birch straw.
Amazing.
There you have your wild fizz.
Thanks.
Cheers.